I pledge to work 1 day a month on our wards in a volunteering role. And if 100 people from within the trust join me in that, I'll do 2 days a month. I think what we have here is a fantastic group of staff who really want to deliver excellent care. Having said that, I think they're often frustrated by things that get in the way of doing that. And so one of my missions is to remove the obstacles to providing great care so that our frontline staff can do that, because they certainly want to. Listening into action is something that I used for 6 years in my previous trust, Sandwell and West Birmingham in the West Midlands, and has been used in about 40 or 50 trusts across the country now. Essentially, it's quite a simple idea. You simply get a mechanism together to hear the views of frontline staff about what works and what doesn't work in their day-to-day lives, either directly for patients or in terms of their working lives, and then you work out what the greatest priorities for change and where you can have most effect, and then you work together to put that change into action. So that's the listening into action. The thing with any attempt to engage frontline staff is that in these sorts of change programs, there will always be a certain amount of scepticism. It's sort of a little bit in the NHS blood, I think. And that's understandable, because in the past, perhaps there has been quite a bit of tokenism. What I always say about that is the proof of the pudding is in the eating. So when people are sceptical, I say, firstly, look at what's happened elsewhere. Look at what I've been involved with personally, previously, and come along for the ride, and then you can make your judgments. The most important thing then is to deliver, because as I often say, particularly to the leadership community within the trust, if you don't intend to deliver on this, please don't start, because you'll be in a worse position than if you've never done it in the first place. I think the business case for ideas and harnessing staff ideas is just common sense. We know that there's a whole load of untapped potential out there, and certainly if you look at the evidence base, I mean, in healthcare we're always looking at the evidence base, and this is just the same. There is plenty of evidence from many organisations within the NHS and indeed other sectors that if you harness the ideas of frontline staff and provide a vehicle to take them forward, you will get greater productivity, greater staff satisfaction. It sounds trite, but happy staff does equal happy patients.